Well, God bless you and welcome to another edition of Tuesday Talks. So great to have you. It's been a blessed day. I hope that you have been blessed and that God is walking with you. You're covered in grace. Know that. Well, I'm thinking about a particular phrase. We look and we hear people and they say, OMG, oh my God. Good Lord, what in the world? Well, see, what we're doing there, we are now no longer honoring God's name. Now, we have to still honor his name. Remember, this is your very creator. Now, someone who created me, I'm going to give him the utmost honor. So you should do likewise. That is the creator, and so he is held to the highest esteem that you can hold anyone to. So start doing that. We're going to get away from OMG and using God's name as, as a, exclamation, that's not what it's for. Uh, there is, you honor God by keeping his word and doing his will. Now, we look at the Ten Commandments. We do that. Let's look at the third commandment. It says, thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain. Okay, we've got to make sure that we're not doing that. When you do that, OMG and oh my God, those exclamations, then that is exactly what you're doing. And we certainly don't want to do that. We want to honor God at all times, most certainly. So make sure that you are not falling into that pit there. Okay. We're taking his name in vain. It was the word vain, taking something and giving it less than its value. And that's what we're doing when we use those exclamation phrases using God's name. We're no longer honoring him. We've reduced him to merely an exclamation. Come on. This is the creator of all mankind. So let's make sure that we get back to that. We are to honor him. If you look back from the days of old, when they would invoke the name of God, they were calling because their nation was about to be destroyed. They were suffering in perils. There was all kind of calamities going forth in the world. So they needed God's help. So they weren't merely just calling on him as an exclamation, oh my God, here come these soldiers again. No, God, we need you now. Because back then, in the Bible days, they reverenced the name of God so that his name was never spoken. It was just four letters and they were never spoken. And here's one thing, when the scribes would write the Lord's name, they would stop, get up, go change their clothes, clean their bodies, come back in new raiment, get a fresh pen, and write his name. And then guess what? When they came to his name again, whether it was in the next sentence or whether it was 4 chapters or 3 books later, they would do the exact same thing. They would get up, cleanse their bodies, put on new raiment, get a fresh pen, and write that name again. So that is some kind of reverence there. So we've got to make sure that we are not taking the Lord's name in vain. And that's exactly what you're doing when you do the OMG. Now, there are beautiful things in this world because remember, God made it. So everything God made is beautiful. So do we have to tell God when we see that beautiful car, when we see that fine woman, and we see that handsome man? So we have to say, OMG, look at that. Well, God made that. He already knows what he made. He doesn't need that. You mean to tell me that person is of such a countenance that you need to invoke God. God, I need you to come down here and look at this. You haven't seen this, No, come on. He's the maker. So surely he knows what he's made. Come on, we're made in his image, so come on, we're all beautiful. You're beautiful. I'm beautiful. So make sure that you're not doing that. Just get away from that. And it's going to take some while because it's become a commonplace phrase to do that, OMG. So make sure, work on that, getting that out. Even if you're angry or something, we're not going to curse and use his name either. Let's try and find another way. There are times when I ask, Lord, please keep me close to the cross. That's what I do. And that helps me do that. So make sure that you are doing that you get away from the OMGs and oh my God, and just reverence God's name, keep his name holy, keep his name in high honor, so that from now on, we're giving him the honor that's due him, our Creator. Amen? Did you receive that? My God, bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you, and may Jesus and the God we serve keep us close to the cross. Amen. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching.